As Grant and Stockton are back deep for the Red Raiders. As we are underway here in Houston. And it is a short kick to the 30-yard senior from right here in the Houston area, DeAndre Washington. Pressure on Mahomes, and he goes down right away.
They quick set really quickly to try to get rid of the football. Arden Key does a great job coming underneath, disrupting the passing.
2nd and 15, and that is a tackle for a 3rd and 16. They run a stunt. This time he has time, and it is incomplete.
Anticipated beautifully, but Jakeem Grant, you got to make that play.
Tyler Samank on to punt after the 3 and out. And Tre'Davious White will come up to the 31 to field it. Nearly lost his balance, but high formation, as we will often see, as they go with the inside toss to Leonard Fournette, who was met by... Opens up the game with a gain of 4. Lead toss again, breaks a tackle, and here goes Leonard.
Keenan Ward at 5'9", 204 pounds, just found out the hard way trying to tackle Leonard Fournette.
This 125th in the country. Fournette looking to pass downfield, and was underthrown, but we're going to get a pass.
Pass interference. Defense number 31. 15-yard penalty. First down.
Because usually you see 7 just running down the tracks.
Here's Harris. Incomplete as he was looking. Receiver screen, Dupree. Sprint to the end zone.
But it's first down regardless.
1st and goal. And Fournette easily makes his way in for LSU's first score of the night. 19th rushing touchdown of the year that ties the LSU school record.
And no, couldn't find the stops they needed on that first drive.
As Trent Domingue adds the extra.
9 guys in the box. Ward comes down, tries to hit Fournette. That's the problem. You want to put all those guys in the box, that's great. You better tackle number 7.
That's this time.
We're off the field quickly. 2nd series here. A throwback screen to Pearson. And he is met. Ball came loose at the end there. A flag is down at the 38. As it was Key and White coming in hard.
Personal foul. Tripping. Offense number 56. A 15-yard penalty. Replay. First down.
Long lines of Mingo, and he's going to be special.
And here's DeAndre Washington, the local product from Houston.
Tonight they're going to try and get as many snaps off as possible.
Mahomes on a little crossing route, incomplete. Jakeem start so far against this LSU front. 3rd and 15, Mahomes pressured again and taken down again. Tyler Samank's punt, who has his heels on the 1-yard line. Able to get a hold of this and turn it over, backing up White to the 26. Spins free from the initial surge of coverage and makes it to the 20. Quick huddle to get out to that I formation with Leonard Fournette back to business as he muscles his way to deal with Fournette. As he gets to the outside, picks up the first down and gives out a little punishment. A flag is
holding. Offense number 15. A 10-yard penalty. 2nd down.
They're twisted stunt. Now they got unbalanced or overload.
This time it's Darius Geis. Great looking. And Harris will get it to Geis out of the backfield. As he cuts back to the inside, makes 2 men miss, and rolls.
You see across all the different bowl games between teams.
What's the message here? Scrubs.
By far the most entertaining as well.
You're expendable.
So 1st down for LSU. With Fournette back in there as they run lead, as he crosses. 2nd and 4. That time only able to pick up. And that's in 3 from the 46. Nose down for back rotation here as he gets the high hang time, and it is inside the 10. Standing sophomore quarterback. Washington's had a big year. Going to run the quarterback here. Flag is down as he is dragged down.
Offside. Defense, number 46.
And that's
5-yard penalty. Replay.
as Washington tries to slither.
Washington is leading the Big 12 in rushing.
Quick pass is complete for a first.
Put his stamp on this offense and change it.
Mahomes fakes one way, comes back, running back screen, and that is just absolutely blown. 2nd and 10 now. Mahomes nowhere to go. Mahomes steps up, gets it complete on a shallow cross that time to Sadler. There's Mahomes again. They run a stunt. He gets away from it against the grain and complete past midfield. Now Mahomes, just a hitch to Grant as he was back. Lost the handle for a moment, but
Key matchup.
3rd and 10. They bring a little bit of pressure. Downfield he goes, and right into the hands of Jakeem Grant. Touchdown, Texas Tech.
Jakeem Grant got an unbelievable release off the ball. He's 5'6", 169 pounds, but he showed off his tremendous quickness right off the get-go. He gets into his seam route. He gets behind one of the fastest players for LSU.
Runs by one of the fastest players for LSU.
You can see how dangerous.
And they're going for 2
is.
here. Out of a muddle huddle. Into the end zone, incomplete. They had a shot at it. They caught fire. And Jakeem Grant caught his 8th touchdown of the year. Here's Darius Geis now on the return as he is wrapped up at about the 20-yard line. Maria
Kept the sticks moving, then he's got the touchdown.
end around here with DJ Chark, well blocked, and there he goes now, crossing midfield. Chark, can he get that angle inside the 15? And yes! How about that? What a response! 79 yards, DJ Chark.
We've seen some trickeration from Cam Cameron early. There was a halfback pass by Leonard Fournette. This time he dials up the reverse. But look at the blocking out front by the fullback 47, like Keith and Mouton. You got 64, Will Clapp, the right guard getting some blocks, and then the rest is done by DJ Chark out in the open field.
How about those strides? Chewing up dirt out there. How about the play side reverse too, though? Fake it that side and hand it to him going that side. You don't see that very often, but
well, his team was right back in, and then LSU does that. Another short kick. Last receivers to the top, 3 to the bottom, and now Grant in motion. Empty set on first down for Mahomes. Pressure again from Key as he escapes it and goes forward to the 35.
Personal foul, participating without the helmet. Defense number 98. A 15-yard penalty at the end of the game of the play is an automatic first down.
DeAndre Washington as he comes back and lowers his shoulder against.
This game really does have a big game feel to it.
As Washington was
the most damage so far.
another 3rd and long for Texas Tech as Mahomes reverses course and then throws downfield and gets it complete.
It's very uncommon to see in this style of offense. Johnny Manziel had it, Trevon Boykin at TCU has it, and you've got a quarterback that can throw accurately when you spread the field.
Ball start. Offense number 21. 5-yard penalty. Still first down.
For finding this guy in White House, Texas.
As he reverse pivots and then hands off to Washington, who is 5th tackle for loss. 2nd and 16. Mahomes, he's completed 6 in a row. Can he make it 7? No, pressure was a little too much. Just gives you a little more than the average referee. 3rd and 16, launching it downfield. Davis couldn't come up with it down at the goal.
We've seen it a couple times already tonight.
Tyler Samank is going to try to pin White here as the fair catch. And according to reports, the school administrators, university chancellor, they got together on a call in the second half of that game. Harris, Chase gets rid of it as he is able, who's battling cancer. Fournette on the inside toss. Look at him muscle his way and tear his way.
This thing up, I think he deserved.
Harris right over the middle, a dart that time.
Offense in the last 9 years or so, I think it's been frustrating to watch.
Harris sprints to the near side and is able to connect the field, right? Enough said.
Unbelievable.
2nd and 5, receiver screen this time. Diar's unable to. 3rd and 5 here. Harris out of the shotgun with time, floats it downfield, and a flag is going to come in.
Pass interference. Defense number 1. A 15-yard penalty. Automatic first down.
For the Tigers. And Fournette. Nowhere to go. Good pursuit.
Holiday wait, you know how that works.
Here's Fournette on 2nd and 13.
He's not down yet. No.
It's Vidal Alexander.
Here's 3rd down. Harris put it into the ground at the 30-yard. Texas Tech declined that delay of game. They're looking for some more room. It was beautifully played. Is Texas Tech. Mahomes threw it a little high that time on the slant. 6'6" is the senior slot receiver. 2nd down, and that is incomplete. So now a top of the screen. 3rd and 10 from the end zone. Launches it downfield, and it is incomplete. And as it was Dante Jackson's punts over 50 yards this year, they could use a big one here.
Nice.
And White from the 42, Tre'Davious White. So, coordinators elevated.
Not any big-time jobs open anymore.
That's right. And here's Darius Geis as he splits defenders. But
Holding. Offense number 64. 10-yard penalty to play.
Out of the pistol they give to Geis, and Geis able to
Catch Texas Tech off guard. A little added wrinkle in the tempo game for LSU.
Leonard Fournette back in, Harris to pass. They set up the screen to Fournette, and here goes big number 7, touchdown LSU.
One of the biggest bonuses, I think one of the biggest differences this year. Leonard Fournette's a weapon in the passing game. Catching swings out of the backfield, running routes, screens. There's not a lot of guys that are 6'1", 230 pounds that run that fast.
First career receiving touchdown for the sensational sophomore Leonard Fournette. And it's Trent Domingue. Moments ago, his 31st career touchdown in 25 career games. As Grant is backed up to the goal line, he'll take it on the return from there. A flag comes in at the end of that return.
During the return, illegal block in the back. Receiving team number 39, a 10-yard penalty, first down.
You go on the ground with Washington here, and it's a good choice. As DeAndre
need to feed him the football more. He's an impact player.
First down pass now as they find Washington out of the backfield, and he is forced out.
You just don't block guys, you let him run around.
Empty set here on 2nd and 7. Mahomes extending to the near side, turns the corner, runs, and has the first down. Play clock down to 2. Looked for the screen one way and then just throws it away as he was pressured.
I want to split you out, but you see what LSU's doing. They're stunting up front.
There's another stunt, and he slings it sidearm over the middle and complete for a lead. Mahomes races up to the line, snaps right away. Quick screen that time, Jakeem Grant, and Grant finds some greenery. Cuts back, and that pace. Minutes to play in this first half. Mahomes, as he gets it to Washington, inside the 10, and it's good to see how LSU reacts this time. Washington cut down at the line, is
falling forward and being a tough running back.
Here's Grant. Can he get to the corner? Yes! Red Raiders score!
Phenomenal design by Cliff Kingsbury and this coaching staff. Dwayne Thomas at corner has zero shot against Jakeem Grant in this much space. You bring him in motion, you stop him, there's the bubble. You're giving a guy a 7-yard cushion near the end zone way too quick. And that is a nightmare scenario for any defensive back in this country.
There's nothing you can do because ideally you want to play man coverage, get your hands on the line of scrimmage, but because you back him off the line of scrimmage, put him in motion, you put Grant in a perfect position to succeed. Hey, looking for one.
Hadfield with the kickoff to the 5 as Geis on the return here. Cuts back this time. The veteran defensive back for LSU. 2nd and 6, play action for Harris. And releasing late that time was John Diarse. A flag is down back, and you can get some men downfield.
Ineligible receiver downfield. Offense number 75. 5-yard penalty. 2nd down.
2nd and 11, able to get it complete this time to Diarse. 3rd and 2. After that last completion, instead of giving to Fournette, they go this way, and he throws it short and incomplete. For LSU tonight, as Jamie Keene is on to punt away. And Batson calls for the fair catch just beyond the 25.
I thought it was pretty bad.
Against one of the worst run defenses in the country. Here's the screen to Jakeem Grant. Just lost his footing as he
back in Texas Tech's hands.
Mahomes, as he was chased down by Texas Tech, loads the box. That one didn't hit. 3rd and 5 for Mahomes. Downfield, a flag is down as it's incomplete.
Holding an eligible receiver. Defense number 2. A 10-yard penalty. An automatic 1st down.
We're going to get the... There's Mahomes again. Running to extend, and an effort made that time incomplete. As it was Batson trying to track down that...
Guys are looping and bending over each other, and someone's coming free.
2nd and 10, right up the middle they come. Tried to get rid of it again.
Escape the pocket and buy time.
Here's 3rd and 10. Mahomes looking over his options. Chased. Able to get rid of it. And it's incomplete at midfield.
Talent. Nobody denies that.
So Mack with a high arcing punt. It goes all the way into the end zone. So the LSU defense does their job. Toss lead for Fournette, and even the kind of plays that deal with Leonard Fournette again.
Pass.
Play action to open up the 2nd half. Brandon Harris downfield overthrows Malachi.
Best shot at winning this game.
2nd and 10. Darrell Williams following Fournette. He was taken away here in the 2nd half. 3rd and 6. Harris to pass. Lofts it downfield. And has it in.
2nd and 4. So I know you want to be aggressive and you want to throw the football, but then you put yourself in situations where Brandon Harris has not won all year long.
Fair catch near the 20. And inside route is at 639 yards on the year. They run speed option. Here's the pitch. DeAndre Washington, as he is taken to average third down conversion was 12.5 yards. Now a 3rd and 1. Reverse pitch. Beautifully designed play for Washington as they should. First down now. Mahomes trying to set up the screen, and Washington was tied up that time.
Here in the second half, got to get some of it back.
Anybody else bumfuzzled about why that wasn't called?
2nd and 10. Mahomes. And Mahomes thought about running up the middle, loses the ball that time, and an offensive lineman secures it. That's Emeka Okwu. Davius White back as Samanka's averaging over 48 yards a punt tonight. And White from the 15. They're going to pass again. Play action. Harris downfield looking for Dupree. And he threw it.
They haven't been able to develop that position consistently.
Here's that inside toss lead.
LSU has to be able to start doing that if they're going to win championships.
3rd down and 10. Harris winds up, and that ball is intercepted. Dakota Allen with the pickoff. David Gibbs is loving it. This defense that has been downright bad all year is coming up big.
I think this is one of those 50-50 balls, and who wants it more? You're trying to hit Colin Jeter, a tight end working over the middle on a basic in route. Puts it out in front. There's just a defender.
That's a heck of a play.
Yeah, beating the receiver to the point. And this is something Texas Tech's defense, while they've struggled against the run, they've been very good at taking the ball away. That's their 25th takeaway on the year, stealing possessions. In a game like this, with the offense you have, that is huge. Phenomenal play by Dakota Allen.
And only LSU's 10th giveaway of the season. Great field position, change of possession, flea flicker. Mahomes burns it.
Season, but giving the ball back to number 5 as many times as possible so he can make plays.
Mahomes now with time and just settling in underneath. Could get a free play here, and he does. Gonna take a shot to the end zone. And it's a touchdown to Reginald Davis. Oh my!
And that is just phenomenal football IQ by Patrick Mahomes.
Penalties decline. Result of the play is a touchdown.
He knows he has.
Hatfield kicking away, and big boot through the.
People don't realize how good Patrick Mahomes has been all season long.
And how about this front of Texas? 2nd and 10. Fournette bottled up again. There's Harris on 3rd down. Gets it complete for a 1st down and more. John Diarse with a. Here goes Fournette. And there goes Fournette right into the end zone. You can knock on the door, knock enough, and then he crashes right through. 43-yard touchdown run by big number 7.
It only takes one guy to get out of position. Number 10 on the left side of your screen right here comes outside the fullback. His job is to come inside the fullback and spill the ball to his nickel back outside. He doesn't do that because he goes outside. Leonard Fournette finds that crease. Nobody's there to stop him.
That's an LSU. Here comes the average yards per game, the national leader.
Decided to kick it deep. Throwback. Ooh.
We were looking that way with Jakeem Grant, and then he. Here's Mahomes. Fakes the screen, wanted to go downfield. Flag comes down as he extends it with DeAndre Washington, who makes his way past the 40-yard.
Question it to the officials to try and get it corrected.
disposal. And because it's bowl season, who knows?
2nd and 10. A good hit that time. Mahomes being chased yet again and survives it. Directing traffic, cross the field and gets it complete. Can you believe that? And our reaction here of seeing what was happening, but there's the report. Here's the pop pass right over the middle. Mahomes has been fun to watch, and this time he is ridden down.
He's impressive.
2nd and 9. Intercepted at the goal line that time by Ricky Jefferson. Tre'Davious White defended the pass. Jefferson got the interception.
It's hard to throw outside, again, especially against Tre'Davious. Well, we talked about being long, having long arms. There's a back shoulder throw. Nice job in man-to-man coverage, sticking with the receiver, true freshman Tony Brown. And a lucky bounce, the deflection off the shoulder pad.
Call that what it is. It's just a bad break.
Right to Ricky Jefferson.
I mean, you want to throw man.
Turnover. And Harris looking to pass again. And he's got a wide open man, but we're backed up to a 1st and 21. Harris will launch it again. And did he catch that?
He's all 6'3" of that height on the outside.
Passing on 1st down again. Inside screen cannot. Play action. Plenty of time for Harris. Downfield. And right into the hands of Trey Quinn.
Trey Quinn, with phenomenal quickness off the line of scrimmage and speed, ran right by Tevin Madison. He ran right by Deshaun Johnson.
That's a perfect throw.
Yep.
Give him some credit. We've been on him because he's struggled, but he dropped that right in the basket. Listen, that's why Cam Cameron's wanted to throw the football, because you talked about it, Jesse, the good looks, but that was a perfect throw by the young quarterback. Now it's probably time to hand it to number 7 and let him do work.
Fournette already has 3 total touchdowns tonight. How do you feel about 4? Leonard Fournette. David Gibbs doesn't feel too good about it. LSU fans are rocking here in Houston as Fournette has his 3rd rushing touchdown of the night, 4th overall.
You know, a year ago, they took Leonard Fournette off the field in goal line situations in favor of other backs. This is another area that he's just gotten better at. Setting blocks up, being more patient, not charging 1,000 miles an hour, just letting it all develop. It's an impressive short yardage situation run.
He has the most to prove. So can he go out and win a game? Because Michigan State's defensive line it's excellent.
Here's Jakeem Grant, who's been excellent himself this year for Texas Tech. Took a big L. So now trailing by 15 as Washington can't find anything at all as Kendall.
Big reason why is the running of Patrick Mahomes, but tonight, no can do.
And Mahomes is taken down by Beckwith for a sack. 16. And for the 6th time tonight.
To hit as often as he does, for their vision to come down, to start getting freaked out, but I'm impressed just with his toughness.
So Mack drives White back to the 22. As he returns it.
Only give up 24 points. They've got to put a stop to these big plays.
Double reverse Chark. And he gets free. Remember what he did in
man-to-man, and they've got an athletic front.
Fournette trying to get to the edge, and he dragged. Back to business for Fournette. You can add many more. Just a hand for Fournette. Geis is a talented one, too, as Harris keeps it, and it was a good read right into the end zone. Brandon Harris, his 4th rushing touchdown of the season, and LSU is pulling away.
This is what you wonder when you watch tape of why LSU doesn't do more of this. The zone read, it makes it easier on Harris, another live body that can run the football, makes you account for him, takes pressure off Fournette. But watch him right here, you see everybody crashes down from the left side. So what does he do? Pulls the football, makes the right read, takes it to the house.
And because you're playing man-to-man coverage with everybody in the box, there's no safeties deep to atone for the mistakes up front. There's no erasers or eliminators when you get into the second level.
Another big play for this LSU offense.
Count for a running quarterback.
This time they go back to the short kick, and it is fielded at the 25. And perhaps a chance here with Stockton.
That's a nice
Fourth quarter, Joe, Jesse, David, and Maria with you. Quickly to Davis. He hurries, 6 sacks, 2nd and 4. That is incomplete.
Times to the NFL early.
3rd and 4. Mahomes cross the grain and gets it complete to Sadler, who has it all the way down to the 93-mile-an-hour fastball. Of course, Dad was a major leaguer for 12 years, and here's another almost tackle for loss, and it will go that way. Initially, the first surge there. 3rd and 14 now. Mahomes again. Looking to extend the play. To the end zone he goes. Incomplete as two red
in the pocket. He keeps scrambling, making plays outside of it.
4th and 14 for Mahomes. He's all the way back at the other 45, goes across midfield and somehow finds his man again, Graham. Time and time again with Mahomes tonight.
It's unbelievable. I mean, just again, you let him outside the pocket. This is where all of this magic's happened. And throwing the football on the run. Javon Boykins is about as good as you'll see in college football too, but he's, goodness gracious, look at this. Across his body again on the run, and it's just, it's accurate every time.
I want to be careful saying it. I've said it before. When he does stuff like that, it's Johnny Manziel.
Like you say, 6'3", 221, and just a sophomore. Flag is down as he launched it to the corner of the end zone.
Offside. Defense, number 92 is lined up in the neutral zone. After this,
you never can play with that, by the way. Jumping off sides and getting great get off.
You got a bubble opportunity at the top.
There's Grant. And he found a little crease and scored. Jakeem Grant.
You can see that coming from a mile away. Jakeem Grant is lined up about 5 yards behind the line of scrimmage, and they send a guy in motion. LSU thought they had it covered with 2 DBs lined up out there, but in space. As good an athlete as Dante Jackson, #1, is, and he's phenomenal, Jakeem Grant is just different.
Nobody's catching that.
No.
It's like playing touch football in an elevator.
He would make you miss in a phone booth. He'd make you miss in a phone booth. Like you can't tackle that guy.
Touch football in an elevator.
5'6", 169 pounds. Great.
You got to find a way to get him involved in offense with packages and plays. Jakeem Grant, unique talent.
The league's also changing though. It's becoming more quick games and bubbles, and there's more spaces for guys like that now.
Darius Geis kept his balance and keeps on fighting.
Do that for his junior year? Is that what you're saying?
I'm gonna go ahead and guarantee that.
Here he is, inside toss, and that instant
to a very common play.
Play action now. And he's able to connect that time for those first 5-6 games for Leonard Fournette's season when he had the ridiculous numbers to start the year.
What's a good
3rd and 5 now. They bring pressure against Harris. They pick it up. He lofts it for Dupree right into the pocket of Mount.
This is a Brandon Harris I haven't seen since they played Florida.
Harris keeps it himself and inside the 10. Guess who? Let's give it to the big guy late.
Personal foul, face mask. Defense, number 33. That penalty will be enforced half the distance to the goal as an automatic first down.
Heading into next year, it'll be a competition, but you got to like the way you feel right now if you're Harris, the way you played here in the second half.
Play action on 1st and goal. Harris puts on the brakes. goes back against the grain.
I agree with you what you said, David. They're a quarterback away from the college football playoff.
Fournette puts down his shoulder inside the 2 rushing touchdowns on the night.
Unbalanced set over here with multiple linemen.
Up in the air and Superman in. Four rushing touchdowns, 5 overall for Leonard Fournette.
I'm not sure if he needed to jump, but I like it. He long jump from the 3-yard line.
Style points, David.
Yeah,
style.
I see you. I don't think anybody was in front of him, but I like the lead.
I just like the look and the setup. You bring in extra offensive linemen, add beef to the left side of the formation. Just old school power football. I think we've seen a couple wrinkles tonight. Maybe a bit of a forecast offensively of what I think you might see in difference for LSU next year. It's been raced upside down because it put Derrick Henry, who had a monster game in that contest, into that one spot.
Short kick again.
Is that?
Holmes a little bit to the outside.
Angriness, the big, the strong, the fast, can catch, can run, just can do anything he wants to do.
Dangerous moment there with D.
Physically to play on Sundays this early in their careers.
I don't think by any stretch of the imagination he's reached his ceiling either.
That's all good news for Cam Cameron and Les Miles.
So Mang punting it away again as Texas Tech offense just couldn't find much there against LSU. And Tre'Davious White with a nice return as he weaves his way out towards the 35-yard goal a few years back. And back to the ground for LSU. And the Red Raiders. And Fournette barrels ahead past midfield.
One of the big
on the backside because of his running ability.
Leonard Fournette has a 200-yard night now with that run. Geis is in for Fournette, and that's not any easier for Texas Tech's defense.
Next season with the talent they have.
First and goal is just a steady diet of Fournette and now Geis to close out this game.
Whew. It's going to be a handful.
To the up back and in is Darrell Williams.
Is that a fullback touchdown? Love it.
Well, he's really a tailback.
Yeah, but he put him in fullback. No.
Yeah.
I want. They're still
he's playing the fullback
football,
position.
baby.
Yep.
His statistics were off the charts in high school as well. Came in with Leonard Fournette. You talk about the embarrassment of riches that LSU has. And I think that's one reason why expectations every year are so high for the Tigers. They get the best prospects in the country from one of the best states with respect to future NFL talent every year without any in-state competition.
Yeah, Williams is a guy that had over 2,000 yards and 30 touchdowns his senior year when he came in with Leonard Fournette. LSU lost 3 of their last 4 bowl games, starting with that BCS championship in 2012. Short list of early front runners, no doubt. Jakeem Grant trying to shake free, and he does against 2 would-be defenders. Well, you consider Big 12 and being so talented at the very top. Mahomes burns this, and then really the middle of the league.
Right. And
yes, they are.
To your point, Joe, teams like West Virginia and Kansas State, those kind of swing games, you know, it's not a gimme that the Red Raiders are coming back bowling next year.
Aside from the fact that you have legitimate college football playoff contenders at the top.
Yeah. Defense number 75, 5-yard penalty, 3rd down.
I think losing Jakeem Grant's a big one too.
It's huge. It's just the Red Raiders at least are going to have that.
They need some dudes too.
Here's Stockton, and he's a dude, and he can fly. His nickname's the Fly.
There are going to be more running backs in the state. It used to be receivers and quarterbacks. Now it's running backs.
Mahomes being tracked down again. Ball came out, but
there wasn't a lot to point at. Giving up 70, 60.
Well, I mean, you're putting
50.
up, you're losing games scoring 50-something points.
Yeah.
Here's Mahomes again.
Just keep going back. That took a lot of arm strength just to throw it back to the...
Cliff Kingsbury has done a phenomenal job developing him, coaching him up at the quarterback position. Can't wait to see what he looks like next year.
There's a 3rd and 10 pass that goes for a first down. He had to keep his team's season alive. First down, extending the play again, and then takes a nice...
The guy's an offensive prodigy.
Yes, he is. And again, it's not the typical...
Come in recruiting, got to get way better on the D-line, give themselves a chance.
We're going to play early, come to Texas Tech.
Oh.
There's a
3rd and 8,
ball.
and that is down in at RPMs on it. Lost control of the ball for a moment, and then smartly throws it away.
Let's go back to it and see.
With the reads in the run game and pass game, you know, what more can this offense do?
Here's Felton on the pitch, and he was ridden out. Mahomes makes a man miss, reaches out. 4th and goal, final minute, just looking to cap this here.
Oh,
didn't see it.
Nothing's available.
That was wide open, wasn't it?
yeah.
Everybody complained about Baker Mayfield transferring and having so much success. I think you see what they saw in Patrick Mahomes too, to have him, and it's hard to debate. It's hard to debate that. It'd be hard to debate that those two, but Patrick Mahomes has showed you leading the country in offense this season that he's unbelievable.
Coming up next is going to be Sports Center at night, live from LA. We're going to have a lot to talk about. Stan and Neil will with the latest going on with Clemson. Of course, we are closing in now, a couple days away from the college football playoff, the national semifinals. As LSU runs over Texas Tech down the stretch here. Tech pulled within 1 at 21-20, but then it was all about Les and Leonard. Fournette goes for 212 yards, 4 touchdowns on the ground, 1 receiving, and LSU with their 9th win of the season. Guys, it's been fun. Rose Bowl for you. College game day for you. Enjoy. ESPN 3 for the trophy ceremony coming up.